So in previous class of biochemistry, we studied about saccharides, okay, polysaccharides, disaccharides. Okay. Today we will discuss about in the polysaccharides we have second type, that is heteropolysaccharides. So what is heteropolysaccharides? Already I explained about heteropolysaccharides in that the sugars are different, different types, like lactose, maltose, everything will present different categories and more than 10 carbons are can carbohydrates are present, okay, in heterosaccharides. Heterosaccharides can have one term that is called mucopolysaccharides. Mucopolysaccharides are heteroglycans made up of repeating units of sugar derivatives, namely amino as sugars and uroic acids. Okay, so these are the derivatives, mucopolysaccharides. Okay, next we have mucopolysaccharides are essential compounds of tissue structure. The extracellular spaces of tissues, particularly connective tissue, cartilage, skin, blood vessels, tendons, consist of collagen and elastic fibers embedded in a matrix or ground substance. The ground substance is predominantly composed of GAG. So, mucopolysaccharides, way it is very helpful in the body for phase of tissue. Okay, we have different types of tissues. Skin tissue are there, blood vessels are there, tendons are there. They have collagen for elasticity, okay, or collagen for strong bonding, and other than we have elastic fibers also is there. Okay, for this reason, we have we need what we need. We need mucopolysaccharides. Okay, so this is also very important. The important mucopolysaccharides including hyaluronic acid, chondroitin 4 sulfate, heparin, dermatase sulfate, and keratin sulfates. So these are the substances available in the mucopolysaccharides like hyaluronic acid and chondroitin sulfate, heparin, dermatase sulfate. What hyaluronic acid will do? This is also present in our connective tissue, synovial fluid, vitreous humors in the eyes. So it will do as a lubricant, okay, and it will provide healing, and it will provide healing, more healing, okay. And chondroitin sulfate, it is present in cartilage, okay. We have cartilage like ear or our in the bones between we have cartilage bone, also provide in the present in the skin, blood vessels, walls, blood vessel walls. Okay, what they do, they will maintain the structure. Whatever structure is maintained by this chondroin sulfate, and it will give the shape to the tissue. Very important. Heparin very important. We know that blood is present in the blood, lung, liver, kidneys, spleen. Okay. It is act as a anticoagulant, means to do not coagulate the blood. It is always remains thick. Okay, thin. Sorry, thin. Always remain thin, not thick. Dermatan sulfate. Dermatan sulfate where is present in blood vessels, heart valves, or not in blood vessel valves. Like we have pulmonary valve, aortic valve, like that. Heart valve, tricuspid, bicuspid valve, skin. So it also maintain the shape. Keratin sulfate. Keratin sulfate is present in cartilage, cornea, the eye, connective tissues, the brain. Okay, they will maintain transparent. So if the cornea is transparent, is due to the keratin sulfate. So it is very important. Okay, so homo uh, mm, polysaccharides. In the polysaccharides we have heteropolysaccharides. In the heteropolysaccharides, one is that important. It is mucopolysaccharides. Mucopolysaccharides is very important. It content have many things like we have muco. humilic acid, condensed sulfate, heparin, okay, dermatil sulfate, okay, keratinous sulfate, okay. All these are very important. Next is as agar and pectins. Agar is a found in seaweeds, is a polymer of galactose sulfate and glucose. Since agar is not digested, it serves as dietary fiber. So it is a fiber. Okay. Agarose with galactose and hydrogalactose is useful in the laboratory as a major component of microbial culture media and electrophoresis. So it is used in the lab, okay, to maintain, to get the culture, okay, electrophoresis also. So this is very important for laboratory purpose also. Pectins. Pectins is found in apple, citrus fruits. It have galactonode and ramsone. Pectins being non-digestible are useful as dietary fiber. They also employed in the preparation of jellies. Okay, jellies are prepared, okay, with the help of pectins. So it is present in our apple. We eat apple because it is a dietary fiber. So it will maintain lubricant in the mostly in the large intestine, colon. Okay, so this is very important. We need agar, pectins. Okay, all these are dietary fibers. Next, we have glycoproteins. The proteins which having glucose. Okay, those are called glycoproteins. Okay, sometimes the term mucoprotein also used in the place of carbohydrates. In that, the carbohydrate concentration is 4%. Other than that, as protein. Okay. So what are those? Here the list has given selected list of glycoprotein and their major action. Collagen. Collagen is consist of glucose plus carbohydrates plus and protein. Hydrolase, protease, glycosidase, ceruloplasmin, immunoglobulins, synovial glycoproteins, tryptophan, erythropoietin, blood group substances, fibronectin, laminin, instinct factor, fibrinogen. All these are glycoprotein. They have same functions in the body. Collagen, what it will do? It will do structure. These two enzymes, they are transport, defensive immunoglobulins, they are the defense against infection, lubricant, hormones, okay, antigens. Instinction factor is a glycoprotein. It is need for the body to absorb vitamin B12. Fibrinogen is also glycoprotein for blood clotting. Okay, so these are the important things. So these are the things we discussed in carbohydrates. So carbohydrates, what are, how many types are there, and what are the derivatives regarding glycoprotein? We discussed. Okay, we have another thing related carbohydrates. Okay, we'll see in this content type. Okay, we will discuss metabolism. Okay, so very important metabolism of carbohydrates. How body metabolize carbohydrates. This will discuss. We will first basic of metabolism. We will discuss now. Then metabolism of carbohydrates. But along with that, we need this. Uh, okay, okay. We will discuss now. Metabolism. What is metabolism? Because carbohydrates we took from the food. What are different types of carbohydrates we discussed? Some what, where we need, why we need. Okay, in the body is an important thing. Here, metabolism. Okay, metabolism we'll discuss. So what is metabolism? Okay. Basically, metabolism is a process here to generate energy. Okay, so whatever you are taking from the food, so the initial target is to gain energy from those substances. So in that process, metabolism, we have two things: catabolism and anabolism. Okay, in the catabolism, we have degradation. Whatever in things are eating, it will convert into energy. Okay, anabolism, in the anabolism, it need energy. Okay, so in the metabolism we have catabolism, anabolism. In the catabolism it will generate energy. In the anabolism it will gain energy. Okay, so this is the thing we have to remember. So in that, simple chemical reactions will happen. A metabolism consists of series of enzymatic reactions to produce specific products. The term metabolite is applied to a substance or intermediate or a product of metabolic reactions. So metabolism consists of catabolism, anabolism. So we'll discuss catabolism. What is catabolism? The catabolism, the very purpose of catabolism is to trap the energy of the biomolecules in the form of ATP and to generate the substances required for the synthesis of complex molecules. Catabolism occurs in three stages: conversion of complex molecules into the building blocks, formation of simple intermediates, final oxidization of acetyl CoA. Okay, so the simple reaction, you can see that the main function of catabolism or metabolism to gain the energy from the source, from the substance. Okay, to produce energy. Okay, so it will have three steps. But whatever their material is there, okay, so it will convert into complex molecule. So if you are giving hard substance, it will convert into complex molecules like this. Okay, and what will they do? The building blocks produced in large are degraded to simple intermediates. Again, it will break down into simple levels. Okay, and whatever quantity, whatever present in that material, like we have carbohydrates, lipids, proteins. Okay, so whatever. But to break this, we need energy also. Okay, to gain energy, we have to spend energy. Okay, this is the uh, main uh, thing. If you want to gain energy, you have to spend energy, like how to chew the food and you have to swallow the food. It also need energy and digestion. In the stomach, you have digestion, and the small intestine you need to absorb. So all these are process are nothing but metabolism is the beginning of metabolism. So final is oxidization of acetyl CoA. Acetyl CoA is it is the beginning of ATP. So we need large ATP. Okay. So final in rich energy molecules, this pathway accept the carbon compound derivative from carbohydrates, lipids, or proteins. Again, so this is the final substance. Okay. So this all things are present in the catabolism. Now anabolism. Anabolism is the synthesis of a large variety of complex molecules. The starting material are relatively few. This include pyruvate, acetyl CoA, and intermediates of citric acid cycle. Besides the availability of precursors, the anabolic reactions are dependent on the supply of energy as ATP. Okay. The anabolic and catabolic paths are not reversible and operate independently. As such, the metabolic pathway occur in specific cellular locations and are controlled by different regulatory signals. The term intermediate metabolism and synergy metabolism, also in use intermediate metabolism, refer to the entire range of catabolic and anabolic reactions not involving nucleic acid. Energy metabolism deals with the metabolic pathways concerned with the storage and liberation of energy. So anabolism is again the reverse order of catabolism. Okay, so it is the pathway to store the energy. Okay, for the for use in nearby future whenever requirement of the body is there. Okay, so these basic things we have to remember about metabolism. Metabolism is divided into two types: catabolism and anabolism. Catabolism is is to generate energy, and anabolism is to store energy. We need both things in our body. Okay, so whatever carbohydrates we eat, how it digests. Okay, this the simple things we will learn in next class. Okay, so basic things we'll learn, whatever important things regarding how catabolism, sorry, how metabolism of carbohydrate occurs. Means whatever we eat, it the if the food is having carbohydrates, how the body absorb, what are the things needed. Okay, this is the thing important. Okay, we'll understand in easy way, and whatever important things needed to learn about the metabolism of carbohydrates we'll learn. Okay, if any doubts kindly ask.